A look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. When you talk about him, you look at him and you say, rare talent, rare combination. Why? Speed and power. He's got both. And not many guys can say that. He's an elite, dynamic player, and he should be fun to watch in this one.
Freddie Tennis will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, if you're looking for a slider off of him, you're probably going to get it. He uses a slider a lot. I would say that is the primary pitch that he uses. He'll use it in any count, any situation. All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now. He's really become a nice outfielder.
Stepping into the box, Armando Ordonez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Third baseman, Armando Ordonez.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we are underway at the Beltway. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Pitch on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he sets him down swinging. Armando Ordonez goes down for the first out of the game. Standing in now, and Squires, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, second baseman, Bo Ash.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Raul Alcantara gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking out there at Billy Hamilton. He's a very interesting story. This guy flew through the minor leagues as a shortstop, and I thought for sure the Reds were going to leave him there. And then they had a void in center, and they moved him to the outfield. And now you got a pretty versatile player.
Now at the plate, Danny De La Cruz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington, catcher Danny De La Cruz.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Tucker going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting second baseman Jason Kipnis.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Squires has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Long throw to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now to the plate, Justin Lewis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run score.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Jacob Palmer.
In now, Jacob Palmer. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Giants nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Woods. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Ryan Woods.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He's really struggled with his command in this game. No doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So striding in, Killian Henderson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
1-0 count. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So stepping in, Preston Tucker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The 0-1 delivery. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Oh, 2, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt. Throw to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Hops this one up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Batting 7th, catcher Austin Hedges.
So stepping in, Austin Hedges, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off. If he took this hack at that slider, he thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
Second and third here. 1 man out. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh, man.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now at the plate, Raul Alcantara, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses there. 1-2.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now. And he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Ready on 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits as the runs were pretty much handed to them. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. San Francisco leads this one 2-1. Digging in now, Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Bryce Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter. And, oh, yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now batting, Ryan Saunders. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Two and one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, as the Nationals claim a 3-2 lead.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Batting 7th.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And he lays off for ball 1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches, become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 1-2 delivery. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tucker is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8th, third baseman, James Kaplan.
Coming to the plate now, James Kaplan. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Freddie Tenace.
Digging in, Freddie Tennis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and Washington's taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Set to go now in the 3rd. Digging in for his second at-bat, Armando Ordonez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Changeup, called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Ken Squires. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, you wonder why left-handed hitters have such pretty swings. When you hit the first pitch like that and you hit it to right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
In now, Bo Ash, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. Throw gets him, 2 down. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Ready for another chance? Ryan Woods. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 0-2 home. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Saunders going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for San Francisco. They're down 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny De La Cruz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
De La Cruz.
First delivery to him on the way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One and one. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ash ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Pitch on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, first baseman, Justin Lewis.
Striding in once again, Justin Lewis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Line towards center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they still lead it 3-2. Now in the box, Killian Henderson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And that misses, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward ranging back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Outfielder number 25, Preston Tucker.
Preston Tucker digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. from the stretch. Ball one. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. De La Cruz gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Tucker is retired. 2 down now.
Austin Hedges.
Settling in now, Austin Hedges. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Palmer ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Nationals 3 and the Giants 2. Digging in, Jacob Palmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shortstop, number 32.
In there at the letters 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 2-1 on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. To first. Scooped up on the backhand. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Saunders.
So stepping in, Ryan Saunders. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
What, hold up on the 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball with 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Nationals 4 and the Giants 2. Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder number 6, Billy Hamilton.
He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now at the plate, Raul Alcantara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Stepping in now, Armando Ordonez. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. A little tapper. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Right fielder,
Hey, a
number
simple
5.
ground ball to the infield, but the run
Squire.
does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ken Squires. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals lead it 4-3. Standing in, James Kaplan. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Sent on the ground out to second. Ash scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The pitcher, number 30, Freddie Tenace.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Tenace. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in once again, Danny De La Cruz. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
On its way is pitch number 75. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Four runs, only 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, there's a little two-out base hit. Maybe start a little two-out rally. Now, he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is the start of something big.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. One and two. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
A fastball that just misses inside. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington, and it remains a 4-3 game. Ready once again, Bo Ash. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Bo Ash.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12-6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Ryan Woods, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. One-0 count. Here it is. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 14.
Ready for another chance. Killian Henderson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. On the ground up the middle. Palmer is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Marshall Iswaldo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 0, Marshall Iswaldo.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Lewis. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jacob Palmer.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacob Palmer. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Hamilton is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Bryce Harper.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll get in there safely.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Ryan Saunders will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. Tucker moving in. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Back here at Nationals Park. On to the 7th now in Game 3. But before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Joe Biagini is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Joe Biagini.
Digging in to try it again. Preston Tucker 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Now batting, Austin Hedges. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Billy Hamilton. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Kipnis. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jose Torres will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Hitoki Watanabe is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 12, Hitoki Watanabe.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tucker waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, James Kaplan.
So striding forward now, James Kaplan, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Set to deliver on 3-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot here to left, his first homer so far in the series, and it's now 5-3.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Alfonso de los Santos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Alfonso de los Santos.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. One out, nobody on. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
The 2-2 one more time. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. And everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The catcher, number 5.
Jeffrey Kristen takes the call from
Your
the pen as he'll
please.
try to get the final
Now
2
pitching
outs
for the
of this
Giants,
7th frame.
Number 13, Jeffrey Kristen.
Danny De La Cruz will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Out of play.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The next 3-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another full count pitch home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Willie Lopez is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Justin Lewis will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes ball one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Here it comes, 1-0. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. One run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Striding in once again, Jacob Palmer. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 8th inning coming up. Washington leads this one 8-3. Adrian Cabrera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Adrian Cabrera.
Standing in, Hitoki Watanabe, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the pitch. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Line drive to center field. Harper patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. 8th inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. So stepping in, Armando Ordonez, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 5, Ken Squires.
At the plate, Ken Squires. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Giants down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Johnny Hearn is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 16, Johnny Hearn.
Ryan Saunders will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Saunders.
And that's taken for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Hedges is under this one, and he's got it for out number one.
Up next for the Nationals.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box, James Kaplan, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Gott will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Hunter Dozier will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 17. Hunter.
Digging in once again, Bo Ash. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Set to deal on 2-2. 3-2.
Well, those are a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
First baseman, number 21, Ryan.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Woods. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And a rather easy first out. So coming to the plate, Killian Henderson, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him from the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive some.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he hit a foul ball home run, but that's what it is. Foul ball.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 3-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The left fielder, number 25.
Zach Curtis gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 62. Zach Curtis.
Preston Tucker will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here he comes on 2-0. And that one's wide of the mark, ball 3. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to first is going to be in time. And the Nationals are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal game 3 here at home as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Eight to 3 is today's final. The Washington Nationals take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals: 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon: 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.